converting a YouTube video into an MP3 file. So what you're going to do is go to YouTube, pick the song that you would like to download, copy the link for the video, then go to www.youtube-mp3.org, paste the link into the link tab, convert video, and download. And there you have your MP3 file, which can be put into any video. Yay.
So inside of your Hyperion manual is one page about synchronizing to music. You will need to download Audacity onto your computer to have it open up the software. To upload the MP3 file that you have saved, you just go into Import, click Audio, click the song of your choice, make sure it's an MP3 or WAV format. Just takes a few moments here. And you now have a song that you can choreograph with your patterns on your hoop. Let's add some patterns to this. I like to keep my patterns on my desktop, so I always have the backup of what I want. And let's do some love files here. And in order to add labels, you need to hit Control B. It'll open up this field down here. For your first label, you'll need several labels actually, but you'll need to connect the spaces between. So I have added 2 spots for labels. I am now going to determine my time length of them by moving these little tiny arrows. And you want to overlap those lines perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to insert the first pattern here. At this moment, it'll be right about 30 seconds. It's a little long for my taste, so I'm going to narrow it down. It's about, what, 15 seconds there. And then we'll connect the next pattern. You don't want an empty space there. So the first pattern, I am going to put in Butterflies 3 Bump. .bmp. Boom. So it'll start with butterflies. Next, I'd like to put in a text. Words on the hoop, and let's just put happy Hooper time. And then I'm going to put in another pattern, so I hit Control B to open up a new one. Again, get rid of that gap. And you got to move that little arrow, and then we can put in the next pattern name. We'll do Flaming Heart Large BMP. LRG.BMP. So we don't even have a minute here yet. We've got a minute now. We've got right at a minute. And I'm going to hit Control B. And add another pattern. let's add blue underscore love. Blue underscore LOVE dot BMP. Now, if you don't get the pattern names by verbatim, it will default to your startup pattern. I put a lowercase b and it patterns in uppercase, so that would have defaulted to my startup pattern. I need to fix that. So blue underscore love. So now we've got 1 minute of 4 items here. Let me step back a second, because you really can synchronize these patterns to the music if you prefer. Right at this part of the song, it's going to be butterflies. And then right about here, it's just going to display the text, Happy Hooper Time. Move on to Flaming Hearts, and then Blue Love. So if you want to get really creative, you can really match your music. I just use this program to put the patterns in the order I want them, for the amount of time that I want them, and also to display text. Okay, so I have made the 1 minute, well, a little more than a minute long Audacity file. Real simple one, just to show you. And I'm going to go ahead and save as. It's telling me that it won't have the audio, and that is perfectly fine. And I am going to save it to my desktop. And I'm going to change the name. Death Cab Cuties. And I'm just going to save it to my desktop, make my life easy. Turn on your hoop and plug that baby in. Got my blue light. And now I'm going to open up a file. I'm going to go to my Hyperion. And I have other Audacity files on there also. But I want to add my new one. So I'll just drag it onto the hoop. And there's my Death Cab Cuties op file. Now there's one more step I need to do. I need to change my remote feature so that DI1 will play this for me. So I go to Favorites in my configurations, and I put in the file name, AUP, and I save it. It's done. Alright, I had a little hiccup. I tested it on my hoop, and right after Happy Hooper Time, I saw Santa Claus. It's because my hoop defaulted because of this little tiny gap here between the lines. So I just need to get those matched up. And please, if somebody knows Audacity better on how to get these lines lined up with a overall function, please tell me. Okay, go ahead and stop it. Daisy. That looks cool.